Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. These are for last week. I know I'm putting this out on a Monday, so I apologize for that. Just been a busy weekend, so really haven't had a lot of time to record and get stuff done. But anyhow, better late than never. We're going to go and jump into it. These are the top 10 highest rated mods of this last week from you guys. So let's go and check them out. For number one this week, we have the Dondi 800 series. This is by Edo Mod, Sabafo Farming, and CR82. This is 42.07 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 61 people having rated it. This is basically a cultivator. It also plows as well, so that's kind of nice as well. So it's a cultivating plow combo, which is pretty cool. In addition to that, you can also hook up the attachment you see on the right-hand side there. You can hook that up and put it on the back of that thing, so you can put fertilizer down at the same time that you're plowing or cultivating, which is pretty darn cool. So, yeah. Overall, really cool mod. Really like this. Kind of something a little bit different, a little bit unique. It gives you the ability to do that, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. And there's different configurations for it. This is the largest or the highest or the biggest width, I guess I should say, which I believe is 4 meters. And you can also do a 2.5 meter and a 3 meter edition as well. So you have different options for that. But there you guys go. That is the Dondi 800 series by Edo Mod, Sabafo Farming, and CR82. All right, moving on to number 2, we have the Jeantil BR2432. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct, but it's Jeantil something. I don't know. But anyhow, this is by Universe Simu Modding. It is 13.32 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 52 people having rated it. This is a bulk trailer. This is its silage configuration, which kind of has that lip on the left side there on the front. But yeah, it has a 3-axle, lovely 3-axle trailer is kind of what this is. Very well detailed and everything like that. Yeah, it has a price range from $58,500 to $64,250 and a capacity from 31,000 to 49,000. You basically can have it in this configuration, which is the 49,000 liter capacity. You also can have it in a configuration with a small little kind of metal lip around it, similar to the one you see there, and then another one where you don't have anything. So yeah, a couple different configurations there. But anyhow, very well detailed trailer. This is the Jeantil BR2432 by Universe Simu Modding. For number 3, we have the Randon Rodotrem Bulk Carrier. This is by AgroMods. It is 47.71 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 5 out of 5 stars, making it the highest rated mod of the week, with 90 people having rated it. This is a bulk trailer setup here. You can see that there's a front trailer, and then the rear trailer hooks up to the front trailer there. I'm not sure if you can hook up another trailer in the back, but when you buy it, these kind of come together as one unit. So there's that. Now, you can get these in a 35,000 or 40,000 liter capacity, and that means that if they're the 35,000, each trailer will hold 35,000, the 40, each one will hold 40,000. There's also a lot of different kind of configuration options on there. You can also do like a bale, kind of a bale trailer or something like that, like a flatbed type setup, and you can do, color options, wheel design, wheel options, all sorts of different things. So a lot of customization that's available for these guys, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there you guys go. That is the Randon Rodotrem Bulk Carriers by AgroMods. Moving on to number 4, we have the Lizard the Beast 1000. This is by Agritono. 17.54 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 114 people having rated it. There are 2 different options. This is the 6x6, basically, I believe is what this is. And there's also the 4x4. The 4x4 is 4 wheels and 2 axles. This one obviously is 3 axles, 6 tires, so you have that set up for you. The starting price for the 4x4 is $18,200, and the starting price for this is $20,200. Has a max speed of 130 kilometers per hour, which is pretty quick. It has 140 horsepower, a lot of different rib options, tire brands, setups, camo, all sorts of different customizations. You really can go all out with this thing, kind of do whatever you'd like to do. There's lighting, all sorts of things. Tons of different configurations, which is pretty cool. So if you're looking for something to kind of explore, do some off-roading, or even haul pallets around your farm, this might be the perfect setup for you. So there you go. That's the Lizard the Beast 1000 by Agritono. All right, for number 5, we have the Fendt 1000 Vario series by Paul. It is 64.51 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 133 people having rated it. There are 3 different tractors in this pack. There's the Vario S4, the Vario Gen 2, and the Vario Gen 3. I think this is the something. I don't know. I think this is the most expensive one, the newer one maybe. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyhow, the Fendt 1050, the base game tractor, the base game version, is my favorite base game tractor, so I was kind of excited to have a few more options for the Fendt 1000 series. And you can adjust the horsepower and everything like this on these guys right here. And actually, I think this one's the Gen 3, because the most expensive one is $396,000, and I think that's what this one is here. So anyhow, they range between $360,000 and $396,000 for the starting price. There's tons of configurations, way more than you're going to get with the base game version, and you can do between 396 and 517 horsepower, so that's pretty good. And that's one of the reasons I like the base game version of it, is because it's probably the best bang for your buck when it comes to large tractors and horsepower. But anyhow, there you guys go. That is the Fendt 1000 Vario series by Paul. For number 6, we have one of 3 harvesters actually that made the top 10 this week. This is the Claas Mega 208218. It is by DB Modding, 39.47 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 53 people having rated it. A lot of customizations for this. It also comes with a header and a header trailer. Of course, I put the header on the front of this bad boy here. $90,000 is the base price. It has between 235 and 270 horsepower, depending on your configuration. Maximum speed is 25 kilometers per hour, or about 18 miles per hour. The grain tank capacity is 8,000 liters, and it can hold 500 liters of fuel. You also have a lot of different customizations for wheels and stuff like that. The header on the front is a 6-meter header, $25,000 to buy. It's the C600 header. So yeah, decent sized header, and not too bad price wise. If you want to get the header and the harvester, you're looking at just under 120,000, even if you customize it a little bit, which is a pretty good deal. So there you go. That is the Claas Mega 208218 by DB Modding. For number 7 and our second harvester for this week, we have the Lexion 560-590 US. This is by EED123, 97.25 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 76 people having rated it. A little bit pricier than your Claas. This one's going to have a starting price of $220,000. Max speed of 30 kilometers per hour. Then it says /18.6 miles per hour. I don't think that conversion is accurate. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that. That might be my bad. I'm definitely no kilometer expert, that's for sure. Which, yeah, it is what it is. So anyhow, the power, though, is between 301 and 465 horsepower. Has a capacity range, depending on your configuration, between 10,500 liters and 12,000 liters, which is decent there. You have options for the model, the wheels, the chaff blower, GPS options, all sorts of different cool things. A lot of customization, so you can kind of set it up perfect for your farm. But there you guys go. That is the Lexion 560-590 US. For number 8, we have our third and final harvester for the week. This is the John Deere S600 series. This is by JHG Modding, 68.85 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 48 people having rated it. I did not give this one a header because, unlike the other 2 harvesters, this one doesn't have one in the pack, which is totally fine. The base game headers will work just fine for this, and there's other header mods and stuff like that out there. But anyhow, this is $205,000 to buy, so a little bit cheaper than the Lexion. Has between 547 and 625 horsepower. It will hold between 14,100 and 22,905 liters. So quite a few liters of crop you can put in this bad boy, especially for the price. So decent deal on that guy as well. And if you're a big John Deere fan, this is perfect for you. There's also a lot of different wheel configurations, grain tank configurations, pipe configurations, choppers, trailer hitches, axis, all sorts of different stuff you can do with this. I, of course, put the American flag on there, which is kind of funny because in the option selection for the American flag it says North American flag, which cracks me up because obviously, if you don't know where North America is and you failed your geography classes in school, North America has more than one country. It's not just the U.S. that's up there. But you do have options for Canada as well, Canadian flag and some other flags in there as well. I believe Canada, Australia are both in there, and obviously Canada would also fall under the North American purview. But anyhow, it just cracked me up. I thought it was kind of funny, but still really cool. Oh, and there's also the Brazilian flag. I believe that's in there as well. If I'm not mistaken, JHG Modding they're a Brazilian-based modder, so I think that all makes sense. But anyhow, it's cool that you can customize this a little bit more. That is the John Deere S600 series by JHG Modding. All right, for number 9, as we get close to wrapping up, we have the Lizard Trex or Trex 600, depending on how you want to pronounce it. This is Black Sheep by Black Sheep Modding, 28.14 megabytes to download for all platforms. Currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 98 people having rated it. This is $190,000 to buy, 305 horsepower, max speed of 20 kilometers per hour, which is about 12 miles per hour, somewhere around there. It says capacity is 600 liters, which this is a machine that is designed to remove trees. Now the 600 liter capacity, I'm not sure if that's like we're thinking wood chips here, what that's going to look like. If I remember correctly, there's the ability to take this and make things into wood chips as you're going around. I could be completely wrong about that. But in general, you should be able to just kind of delete trees with this, which is very helpful, even if you're on console. So that's one of the nice things about this. If you have a lot of trees you want to get rid of, this is a perfect machine for taking care of that. But there you guys go. That's the Lizard Trex or T-Rex 600 by Black Sheep Modding. And for number 10, our final mod of the week is the American Barn by the one and only Omatana. This is 32.10 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 64 people having rated it. There are several different buildings in this pack. This is the red barn, just kind of as a shed here. You can obviously go in, use it, put stuff in it, store stuff, drive stuff, whatever you want to do with it. There's also one with a metal silo, with a cement silo. There's also one with a hay loft. There's a lot of different configurations for it and different silos and things like that. So it's a really cool mod pack by Omatana. And if you haven't, you go check out Omatana's English channel because she is German-based. Well, I guess technically she lives in France, but she speaks German. Anyhow, her English channel, regardless of that, is Gamer Granny Tana. So make sure you guys go check her out. But anyhow, that is our top 10 mods of the week. This has been Farmer Cop. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen. Join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys next week for the top 10 mods of that week.